The Taiwan Strait is a narrow body of water separating mainland China from the island of Taiwan. For over 7 decades, it has been a potential flashpoint for conflict. In recent years, tensions have been escalating, fueled by China's rapid military modernization and assertive foreign policy. The heart of the matter lies in China's unwavering claim over Taiwan, which it views as a breakaway province that must be reunited with the mainland. Taiwan asserts its own sovereignty, having developed its own distinct political and economic systems. China's growing military capabilities, coupled with its increasingly assertive rhetoric, have raised concerns that it might resort to military force to achieve its objectives. Taiwan is determined to defend its autonomy, investing heavily in its own defense capabilities and seeking support from international partners. The implications of a conflict in the Taiwan Strait would be profound, not just for the region but for the entire world. To understand the roots of the China-Taiwan issue, one must delve into the annals of history. Following the Chinese Civil War in 1949, the defeated nationalist government fled to Taiwan, establishing the Republic of China, or ROC. Meanwhile, the victorious communists established the People's Republic of China, or PRC, on the mainland. While the PRC claimed sovereignty over Taiwan, asserting it as an integral part of its territory, Taiwan has evolved into a vibrant democracy with its own distinct identity. Over the decades, China has never renounced the use of force to achieve reunification. This approach has involved large-scale military exercises in the Taiwan Strait aimed at intimidating Taipei and signaling Beijing's resolve. Taiwan, wary of China's intentions, has adopted a cautious approach. It has sought to maintain its de facto independence while avoiding provocations that could escalate into conflict. The crux of the matter lies in the different interpretations of history and the principle of one China. China's military, the People's Liberation Army, or PLA, has undergone a dramatic transformation in recent decades. Once a largely conscript force equipped with outdated weaponry, the PLA has evolved into a formidable fighting force with advanced capabilities across all domains: land, sea, air, space, and cyberspace. This modernization drive has been fueled by China's economic rise, enabling it to invest heavily in cutting-edge military technology and equipment. The PLA is structured into 5 distinct branches: the Ground Force, the Navy, the Air Force, the Rocket Force, and the Strategic Support Force. Each branch plays a critical role in China's overall military strategy, which emphasizes joint operations and the ability to project power beyond its borders. The Navy, once a coastal defense force, has rapidly modernized into a blue water navy capable of operating far from China's shores. The Air Force, tasked with defending China's airspace and conducting offensive air operations, has also undergone a remarkable transformation. It has acquired a range of advanced aircraft, including 4th-generation fighter jets like the J-10, J-11, and J-16, as well as the stealthy 5th-generation J-20 fighter. These aircraft, coupled with a growing fleet of airborne early warning and control aircraft, provide the Air Force with a significant edge in any potential conflict in the region. In addition to fighter jets, the Air Force possesses a formidable bomber force, including the H-6K strategic bomber, capable of carrying long-range cruise missiles. Beyond traditional aircraft, China has also invested heavily in unmanned aerial vehicles, commonly known as drones. These drones can perform a variety of missions, from reconnaissance and surveillance to electronic warfare and strike missions. The Air Force's growing drone fleet provides it with a cost-effective and versatile tool for projecting power and conducting military operations. China's air power has reached a point where it can pose a credible challenge to any potential adversary in the region, including the United States. China's maritime muscle charting, troubled waters. The plan's modernization is perhaps the most visible and consequential aspect of China's military rise. Its growing fleet of warships, including aircraft carriers, destroyers, frigates, and submarines, is a testament to China's ambition to become a dominant maritime power. The plan's primary mission is to safeguard China's maritime interests, including its territorial claims in the South China Sea and its ambition to reunify Taiwan with the mainland. One of the most significant developments in the plan's modernization has been the commissioning of its first 2 aircraft carriers, the Liaoning and the Shandong. These carriers, while not as large or technologically advanced as their U.S. counterparts, represent a significant boost to China's naval capabilities. In addition to aircraft carriers, the plan has also invested heavily in modern destroyers and frigates equipped with advanced anti-ship and anti-air missiles. Furthermore, the plan has been steadily expanding its submarine force, which includes both nuclear-powered and conventionally powered submarines. Taiwan's David versus Goliath strategy, asymmetric warfare. Facing a numerically superior and technologically advanced adversary like China, Taiwan has adopted a pragmatic defense strategy known as asymmetric warfare. This approach focuses on exploiting an enemy's weaknesses while maximizing one's own strengths. Instead of engaging in a costly and likely futile attempt to match China's military might head-on, Taiwan aims to impose significant costs on any Chinese invasion attempt, making it too painful and costly for Beijing to contemplate. Central to Taiwan's asymmetric warfare strategy is the concept of porcupine defense. This involves deploying a layered defense system consisting of mobile, survivable, and lethal weapons systems designed to inflict maximum damage on invading forces. Taiwan has also invested in strengthening its reserve forces and training its population for a potential conflict. Moreover, Taiwan has sought to enhance its cyber warfare capabilities, understanding that cyber attacks could play a crucial role in any future conflict. Taiwan's defensive shield. Holding the line. Taiwan's defense capabilities are anchored by its armed forces, the Republic of China Armed Forces, or ROCAF. While significantly smaller in size than the PLA, the ROCAF is a professional and well-trained force equipped with a mix of modern and legacy weapon systems. Taiwan has focused on acquiring weapon systems that are highly mobile, survivable, and lethal, maximizing their effectiveness against a numerically superior enemy. The Republic of China Air Force forms the backbone of Taiwan's air defense network. It operates a fleet of F-16V fighter jets, Mirage 2000, 5 fighter jets, and indigenous defense fighters, along with a network of ground-based air defense systems. In addition to its air force, Taiwan has also invested heavily in its coastal defense capabilities, deploying mobile anti-ship missile batteries along Taiwan's coastline. Furthermore, Taiwan has been bolstering its missile defense systems to counter the threat posed by China's ballistic and cruise missiles. The world watches, geopolitical risks, and global concerns. The escalating tensions between China and Taiwan have sent ripples of concern throughout the international community. The prospect of a conflict erupting in this highly strategic region has raised alarm bells in capitals around the world, prompting diplomatic efforts to de-escalate tensions and find a peaceful resolution. The geopolitical implications of a conflict in the Taiwan Strait are far-reaching, potentially drawing in other major powers and destabilizing the entire Asia-Pacific region. The United States, with its long-standing commitment to Taiwan's security, finds itself at the center of this geopolitical maelstrom. While Washington officially adheres to a one-China policy, it also maintains robust unofficial ties with Taiwan and supplies it with arms sales to bolster its defense capabilities. Japan, a close ally of the United States and a country with its own territorial disputes with China, is also closely watching the situation in the Taiwan Strait. South Korea and Australia, both key U.S. allies in the region, share similar concerns about the potential for conflict in the Taiwan Strait. The U.S. factor, a balancing act in the Taiwan Strait. The United States has long played a pivotal role in maintaining peace and stability in the Taiwan Strait. Its One China policy, adopted in 1979, acknowledges China's claim over Taiwan but allows for unofficial relations with Taipei. Despite officially recognizing Beijing, the United States has maintained a robust, unofficial relationship with Taiwan, providing it with political support, arms sales, and economic ties. The Taiwan Relations Act, passed by the U.S. Congress in 1979, commits the United States to providing Taiwan with the means to defend itself and considers any attempt to determine Taiwan's future by other than peaceful means a threat to U.S. interests. This delicate balancing act, known as strategic ambiguity, has been a source of tension in U.S.-China relations. Beijing views U.S. arms sales to Taiwan as a violation of its sovereignty and a breach of the One China principle. Washington, on the other hand, maintains that these arms sales are necessary to deter China from using force against Taiwan, and to ensure peace and stability in the region. The Biden administration has continued to reaffirm the U.S. commitment to Taiwan's security, providing it with continued arms sales and maintaining a strong U.S. military presence in the region. However, the administration has also stressed the importance of dialogue and diplomacy in managing the complex relationship between the United States, China, and Taiwan. The international community should continue to urge both sides to exercise restraint, refrain from provocative actions, and engage in dialogue to find a peaceful and mutually acceptable solution. Seeking harmony, the path to stability and dialogue. The complex and multifaceted nature of the China-Taiwan issue demands a nuanced and multifaceted approach to finding a peaceful and lasting solution. While military preparedness is essential for both sides to deter aggression and defend their interests, it is equally crucial to prioritize dialogue, diplomacy, and confidence-building measures to reduce tensions and prevent misunderstandings that could escalate into conflict. Sustained and meaningful dialogue between Beijing and Taipei is indispensable for addressing the fundamental political differences that lie at the heart of the issue. Such dialogue should be conducted in good faith, with both sides demonstrating a willingness to listen to each other's concerns and explore areas of common ground. Economic cooperation and people-to-people exchanges can also serve as valuable tools for building trust and understanding between the two sides. Expanding economic ties and promoting cultural exchanges can foster a sense of shared interests and interdependence, making conflict less likely. The path to peace and stability in the Taiwan Strait requires patience, wisdom, and a shared commitment to dialogue and diplomacy.